Hello everyone, I'm Meghna Rade, the founder of Atmabhan, an entity that works for mental health. I'm doing a series of videos on topics related to mental health, and today's topic is what is resilience and how we can build it. Amod, after losing his job during an economic slowdown, kept his morale up and did some research. In a few months, he raised funds and established a startup which has a headcount of 50 and a turnover of around 60 million in just period of 2 years. What do you think is the secret of Amod's success? Yes, this quality is called resilience. Now let's understand the definition of resilience. Resilience is a person's capacity to respond to pressure and the demands of daily life. The dictionary definition also includes concepts like flexibility, durability, strength, speed of recovery. In short, resilience affects our ability to bounce back. Resilient people do more of the things that help maintain the responsiveness. Now, Novak Djokovic, who is number one ATP title tennis player, he had an injury in the month of July 2017. He took a break from tennis and he underwent a surgery in April 2018. When he played Wimbledon in July 2018, he had just completed 1 year for his injury and still he could win the title. So during the break of 1 year, as he worked on his physical fitness and strength, he also focused on his mental fitness and strength. He could use this opportunity to work on his strengths in tennis. Now let's understand how we can actually build the ability of resilience. I'm going to talk about multiple ways how we can actually build the resilience. So treat problems as learning processes. Avoid making a drama out of a crisis. Celebrate your success. Develop realistic life goals for guidance and a sense of purpose. Nurture a positive view of yourself. Practice optimism. Now let's touch upon these qualities one by one. Now let's focus on the first one, which is treat problems as a learning process. Develop the habit of using challenges as opportunities to acquire or master new skills and build achievements. Second one is avoid making a drama out of a crisis. Stress and change are a part of our life. How we interpret and respond to these events has a very big impact on how stressful we find them. So keep drama out of the crisis. Third one is celebrate your success. Take time at the end of each day to review what went well. No matter how big or small the success is, congratulate yourself. This trains our mind to look for success rather than dwelling on negative or failure thoughts. Fourth one is develop realistic life goals for guidance and a sense of purpose. Do something each day to move towards them. Again, small is beautiful, but one small step towards your goal in this busy way will definitely help. The fifth one is nurture a positive view of yourself. Developing confidence in your ability to solve problems and trusting your instincts helps to build resilience. Practice optimism. Nothing is either wholly good or bad. If we allow our thinking to dictate how we view these things, that's how our mind will take over. Focus on optimism. Now I can think of a very classic example of Miss Mansi Girish Chandra Joshi. She is a Mumbai-based para-badminton player who was number 2 world ranker in June 2019. She used to play badminton earlier as well, But in December 2011, she met with an accident while riding her bike to work, and unfortunately, her leg had to be amputated. She started playing badminton as a part of her rehabilitation, and another para badminton player urged her to try out for the national team. She went ahead with this opportunity. In this adverse situation, she looked at this as a scope of improvement and she focused how she could challenge herself. Eventually, she trained herself under Pulela Gopichan, and today her achievements speak. Being resilient means how quickly we come back to normal after any crisis or adverse situation. Thus, remember, being resilient is an eminent quality and an essential part of your life if you want to be successful and happy in life. Thank you.